and welcome to this week's Inside Clips, presented by Royal Purple. I'm Laurette Nickel. Let's kick things off with news from our friends over at US Drift. A quick reminder that the only event awarding Pro 2 licenses east of the Mississippi will go down this weekend at the VIR track in Hampton, Virginia. The shootout, Battle on the Bay, will go down October 23rd through 25th, and you can win your weight in beer, one of the 5 Pro 2 licenses, plus a ton more great prizes. Check out the NBC Gold Pass for the live broadcast. The gritty performance Rowdy Energy Toyota GR Supra has received a new heart after damaging their engine in Seattle. Ken Gucci and his team now have an updated 3.2-liter Run BC stroker engine that puts out 200 foot-pounds more torque than their previous engine. The Gucci gang is looking forward to seeing what the new setup can do after such a tough doubleheader weekend. He's testing today, so go to his Instagram for up-to-the-minute updates. Dylan Hughes has been very productive in working on many different projects, and most recently, Dylan was asked to test out the Arrive and Race program that the BMW Performance School is creating. Dylan, an experienced driver, racer, and rally school instructor, was one of the very first trusted students that drove the program in exchange for his valuable feedback. He drove the new BMW M4 GT4, which is a non-street legal car, straight from the factory, complete with a full roll cage. More information will be released on the school soon. Kyle Mohan is returning to FD for the Texas rounds and couldn't be more excited, as he's ready to meet the competition in his revamped 3-rotor RX-8, running on green, earth-friendly, and US-made American ethanol and renewable lubricants. We can't wait to see you in the team, Kyle. Longtime FD announcer Jared Dand is hosting the Hot Wheels Legends Tour online with Colette Davis, and the team will immortalize a new Hot Wheels, which will become a die cast after over 200 submissions at the end of 10 rounds. The contest will wrap up in November. Best of luck to everyone that enters, and tune in to the Hot Wheels Facebook page for the broadcast on Saturday, October 24th. Have you seen the new project Ryan Tuerck recently unveiled on his social channels? Oh my gosh. This Formula Supra is based off of the F1 V10 era, and he's created this build after dreaming about it for over 10 years. He didn't know it was a possibility until he found out about the Judd engines, and that's where this journey began. He sent a note to Inside Clips and said, "The V10s and the sounds they produce are so iconic to me. The engine I got my hands on isn't exactly an F1 engine, but it was derived from one and shares a lot of the same parts, and it has the sound I want." He isn't exactly sure when it'll be ready, and it won't be a drift competition car, but he will reserve it for content projects and use it for future time attack and hill climb events. Congrats, Ryan. Way to hang on to your dreams and bring them into reality. Finally, let's bring in FD's VP, Ryan Sage, for some updates on Texas and Irwindale. Ryan?
Good morning, everybody. I've got a lot to cover, so I'm going to try to jump right into it. Everything I'm about to say is actually already contained on our website on the event details page of the Texas Motor Speedway event. I'm going to give you the cliff notes for those that watch the weekly Inside Clip show. I want to give you a basic outline of the venue as it currently stands right now. You'll see that the track is in the same general location, the paddock is in the same general location, and now seating has been moved from temporary grandstands, which were typically right around here, to the main grandstand seating in turn 1. You'll be entering into gate 6 and 7, which is in a similar area to where you used to enter before. You would walk in here and then go to the grandstands. Now you're going to be walking over here and going into this seating. So this venue is a no fan interaction in the paddock. So the areas that you will be able to go are the concession stands, obviously the grandstand seats, and we will have teams that are going to be doing merchandise sales with 10x10 booths that are going to be located underneath the grandstands. So that's big picture, general overview. What else can you expect from Texas Motor Speedway? Well, in addition to having Big Hoss on, which is obviously a great item to have, we are also going to be adding a secondary Jumbotron, which is going to be located right around here. So you'll have viewing that you can see a Jumbotron from this side. You'll also be able to have an unobstructed view to the track. And then of course you're going to have Big Hoss, which is over here. Now the track layout we are running and we'll give you more details on this week when we give you a high resolution graphic, is the old school track, the super high speed track that we probably did about 5 years ago. So the cars will be driving towards you, hitting that left-hand sweeper, going through the power alley, and then doing the big outside zone. All right, now moving on to Irwindale Speedway. At 9 o'clock this morning, we released a limited number of tickets, 25% of the open inventory, for anticipation that we may be able to have public fans at Irwindale. It is not guaranteed. We will know probably by the end of the month whether or not this allowance will be stipulated by the local governments and the state, but we've been alerted that there's a possibility, so we are going to be releasing 25% of the open inventory. Of course, it's 100% assurance that if we are not able to have fans and we know at the time when this takes place that we will refund tickets 100%. So if you want to buy your tickets now and guarantee that you can be part of the 25% allowance, that's what we would recommend that you do. If by chance that doesn't happen, we will refund you 100%. So those are on sale as of this morning on the Formula Drift website. All right, stay tuned for more updates. We're less than 2 weeks out. Don't forget to dress up for Halloween. We're all going to be doing it at Texas Motor Speedway, and we'll keep you guys updated. Thanks, Lorette.
Thank you, Ryan. That's it for this week's Inside Clips. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope everyone is well, and see you next week.